Good morning, everyone. I am getting ready to head out and make my rounds here in the campground before I have to go up and work the store. For those of you who don't know, I took a job managing a campground full-time here in Angola, Indiana at Happy Acres Campground, and I'm leaving my teaching job and going to do this. We're living full-time in our RV, and so I thought today what I would do is kind of just record the day and show you what a day in the life of a campground manager is like. But first, I need to go ahead and get Truman and Bess set up. They're our Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, so we need to get them a treat. Right. They like chicken. This is their kennel treat. They know that when the chicken comes out, it's kennel time. There you go, buddy. Truman's all ready. Now, you might be wondering about us leaving them in their kennel while we're at work and out and things like that, but we feel very confident thanks to some great products we have from Waggle. The first thing we have is our actual Waggle monitor. We've been using this now for several years, and what it does is it uses a cellular signal through Verizon that will constantly transmit information about what's going on in our RV to the app, and it will alert us if there's any issues, like if the power were to go out or if the temperature exceeds either our preset high or low temperatures. I can also always just check the temperature right in here by pushing on the monitor, but I almost never do. But what I will do is log into the app when we're out and about and see what the temperature is currently in here and the humidity and things like that. But I really like the fact that it sends us those alerts if we need it to. But the other product that we're using now from Waggle is their wireless pet cam. Now, this is just hooked up to our Wi-Fi signal here in the trailer, which we use Starlink for that. But I can log in through this. I can talk to Truman and Bess. I can also listen to what's going on, and I can see exactly what's going on. I can even control the camera remotely if I want to turn, look around the camper, things like that. So couldn't thank Waggle enough for this. I will put links down below for these actual products in case you're interested for your pets. And I think Bess is ready for her second one. And I'm guessing, Mr. Truman, where you at, buddy? There you go. There's your other treat. All right, Bess, it's time for me to go to work. You ready to go in your kennel? Come on. All right, good job. Hop on in there. Hop on in. Okay, guys, I'll be back later to check on you. You guys take a little nap. We'll see you soon. We're very fortunate that they are kennel trained. And honestly, if we didn't put them in their kennel, they would go nuts. It's kind of like their safe space. They'll go in there even when we're around just to sleep, that type of thing, because they actually like their kennel. So it's a really good thing. All right, we're going to hop on the golf cart, and I need to go drop off our trash. So for those of you that don't know, Happy Acres here in Angola, Indiana, we have 91 sites. Technically, we have 85 sites and 6 cabins. A little over 50% is seasonal, and all of our seasonals are kept right down here in this area, which is where Patty and I have our trailer parked. And then all of our nightlies are grouped together, and it seems to work out well. All right, let's go ahead and throw. That was a very good angle, but you get the idea. Throw the trash away, and now I've got to go down here, make a quick round, and see what's going on in the park. This weekend, we actually have a small rally in the park. It's a Winnebago owners group called the Hoosier Winnies. They're hanging out with us. They have most of our full hookup sites, which are big pull-through sites here. See them on both sides of the road. And what's great about this group is they have a little bit of everything. There's a Winnebago hike, which is a small travel trailer, all the way up to, well, big Class A's and everything in between. Last year, we bought some double toilet paper holders for a set of our bathhouses that didn't have them. That way, if one roll runs out, there's always a backup. I cannot figure out where they are. All right, that's my goal today, is try to find those and have those installed for the weekend. So I am not seeing it. We had some of our stuff stored in here. I think I got most of it out. Still a few remnants. There's the box from that TV we bought, dog fence, but I'll figure out. So we have a lot of equipment here. I love this Ego electric mower. We use this for the pull-through sites. It works great. We even have the push version, but we also have a couple gas zero-turn mowers. We have a couple tractors. So yeah, there's a lot of equipment here that you'll probably be seeing over the course of the summer as I film more of what's going on here at the campground. And if you ever wonder, wood that's sold in campgrounds, we actually buy it from a local gentleman. Really good wood. He always makes sure it's good and dry, burns well, comes pre-wrapped, and then we just buy a couple loads from him at a time. So we're going to have a shipment coming. That's why I'm working over here today as well, trying to get stuff moved so we can get our next shipment in, because we will go through a lot of firewood this summer. It looks like Bill, one of our work campers, got our new Adirondacks for the cabins put together yesterday. These look pretty nice. Said they were poly. Not necessarily poly wood. Apparently there's variations. I'm trying to figure out. It looks like somehow, I don't know, possibly those recline. Can't tell. But I think they look really nice on the front porch of our cabins, which we currently have 6 camping cabins. They don't have running water in them, but they're modern AC, heat. You get a Keurig, mini fridge. Most of them have, all of them have a queen bed. 2 of them also have a set of bunk beds. And yeah, now you get to sit out on your front porch, enjoy the pond view from your Adirondacks. Looks pretty good. All right, now I need to head up to the office for a minute, so head that way. Well, it's 2:30 now, and I'm in the store. Amy, who is one of our work campers this year, she went back to check on her dog, and so I'm covering for a while, and I'll be up here. So you can see we've got the store looking pretty good. Not too shabby at all. And Angie, our owner, I think I've mentioned this before, she designs all of these shirts, and her and Amy have been making all of these shirts and sweatshirts and hats, and I mean, she just does an amazing job. Angie also did a bunch of stuff this winter, bought herself a new toy, actually 2 new toys. One is a engraver, so she can do all of these wood engravings and personalize things. So that's pretty cool. In fact, I'm telling you, I'm eyeing the charcuterie board. I really like that. And she also bought a sublimation machine. I don't even know what that is, but she makes cool stuff like this, I think, with a sublimation machine. So smarter than me. Looks like I've got 7 campers coming in tonight. This is only week number 2, but actually we're fairly busy. Well, my other camera's battery, I didn't realize how low it was, so I'm back on the iPhone with no microphone, so we'll see how the audio is on this. But I used to shoot all my videos on the iPhone. So now I'm just out doing site prep, which involves several things. And number 1 is cleaning out the dog stations and putting in fresh trash bags. We actually ordered bigger bags. Angie ordered them. I think they're going to work better this year. So I always check. It looks like somebody left one in there. We want to make sure there's plenty of bags for our guests to use to clean up after their pets, and then we want to keep these empty just because we don't want them to get smelly. So I think we have like 5 or 6 of these stations throughout the park. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Then I'll start working on the actual sites. I need to get the tags to put up for the arrivals, and then I think there was 1 departure, so I'm going to check their fire pit. But we'll do that here in a moment. The other thing I need to do is run through the sites from last night, because on the weekends we do trash pickup. They just set it out by the road by 11 a.m. and we grab it for them. A lot of times though, it's such a small park, people don't even mess with it because the dumps are so close to the actual campsites that people will just walk it over. So we'll check. Earlier I mentioned Truman and Bess, our Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. They actually love coming down here to our dog park. Now, we just have 1 dog park here because we're a small park. We don't have like for big dogs, small dogs. But that's never been an issue. I gotta change out this station. But what I wanted to say was they love coming down here. It's gonna be even better this year for us because sometimes in the summer it gets really hot. We have a gazebo type pergola thingy. We're building a wood deck to put right over there, and then we have a big orange sunshade that's going to come down the back, so as the sun sets over in the west, you'll have some protection while your dogs play. So we're pretty excited about that. Sometimes filming while working is not as easy as you would think, because I get busy and just forget to pull out the camera, or can't pull out the camera because of what's going on. So Bill has installed my double rolled toilet paper holders for the pool bathrooms, which we wanted done last year and just didn't get around to doing it. I had a golf cart go down and now it's back up and running. It's the one I'm on. Let's see what else. Oh, we had a seasonal show up that I got back to their site, and I actually did a little work on our site, just getting rid of some old blocks that we don't need. So now I'm going to go into the maintenance shop again and do a couple things. So we're starting to get a list of seasonal sites that want us to do the mowing for them. So I thought it'd probably be a good idea to have these up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and write the site numbers, and that way they will know who we need to mow their lots for them. Well, this day got away from me. It's 7 o'clock. We just closed the store, and I just come down to check. Well, let me show you. Our self-serve firewood station and ice. Just making sure there's plenty to get us through tonight. Some of you who watch our channel know that what we do here at Happy Acres is you just pull a card, write down your site number, what you're taking, drop it in the box, and we'll put it on your bill. And that way you have access to ice and firewood 24 hours a day. I also need to pop into our laundry room. Just want to make sure it looks okay. I don't think anybody did laundry today. I always just like to pop into things, make sure everything looks good, and that looks pretty good. I honestly have no idea how long this video is going to be, because I know I've just been shooting random today, but hopefully it gives you a little look into some of what I do. Again, there was a lot going on today. I was doing site escorts, bringing people back to their sites. We still had a couple seasonals coming in, so I was helping them get to their sites. And some of the seasonals that were already here, you know, they just sometimes need little things to help out. A couple of them were putting in sheds, so help working with them to figure out what they need, where to put their new sheds, things like that. So anyway, I'm going to try to do a little bit more of this, and also we're going to have more videos coming about, you know, with our full-time RV life. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Bye.